and I'm actually not going to be talking at all. So just feel free and watch some chill Madden. All right, guys? Bet. Oh, by the way, this isn't the only game that I'm doing, just so you guys know. Yeah, this isn't the only game that I'm going to be doing, so don't worry about it. And yeah, just sit here, relax, and have fun.
Play better and better.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one time. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They start the drive with Peterson. And just 1 yard here from the 49. Credit him with a 1 yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They run again with Peterson. Oh, he's got some break. Adrian Peterson off to the races. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Adrian Peterson, 50 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Here come the Steelers now again to go for the two-point try. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on 2nd and long. Kessler. And his throw here is incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It's taken to the 26. 12 yards on the return that time. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw it, Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Up this magic.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Murray now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Murray again, 2nd and 10. He'll rifle this one deep, and this will be caught at the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 71 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If we had $1 for every time we heard a team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are, we probably wouldn't have to work very much. And we just saw a big one there. And then they tried to go explosive again, going for 2.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
You know, I'm all about getting points, and if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the 2-yard line, going for 2, I think it's awfully tempting for teams nowadays.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a run with Edwards. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. That's into the hands of the tight end, Ellison. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Throwing here, Trubisky. That one caught by Ellison. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it. Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
They go play action here on 1st down. It got his man complete. The 20, 10, 5, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Operating from the gun. Murray being chased out left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people are starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Let's go, baby.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 2nd down now, it's Edwards. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Here's Trubisky. A screen here to Vereen. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals. Here's Vereen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. NFL on EA Sports. On second down. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more man. The Cardinals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. He won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and
12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they will get them. To 3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Murray now on first down. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. On first and 10, here's Murray. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. 2nd down and goal. Murray nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Antoine Woods in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye, Mike Daniels, in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Trubisky. It's complete. Marine. Call it a 3-yard gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. On third down, here's Edwards. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He'll look to set up his blockers. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end.
Here we go. Here we go.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Trubisky will throw, and that is incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And he fields it cleanly. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not new. They need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows.
And look at this, it's a fake. But he will not make the first down marker. And that'll be a turnover on downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
On second and a yard, Trubisky complete to right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Trubisky to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Edwards. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Now Trubisky to throw. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 4 yards out. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it makes the score 21-10. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them after they built that lead at intermission. They've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. From the 21, it's second and 10. Murray now. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to lead to a third down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. He's going to fire one deep open. It's caught inside the 25. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. E.J. gains the one that time to knock it away. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now it's Trubisky. Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Great start to the second quarter. Better than 30 yards.
Now those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They're going to look to throw. That's into the hands of the tight end, Ellison. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big third down pickup of 20 yards. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Edwards now on first and 10. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run a sack.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Randy Gregory. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. Now Trubisky lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Zach, don't talk. I'm streaming. Don't talk.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. On the delay, this is Marine. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Trubisky on first down. Completes it to Marine. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Throwing here, Trubisky. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Trubisky. That's into the hands of Edwards. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's Trubisky. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Anthony Miller, 29 yards. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will get him one closer. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Back to throw it. Murray. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Murray escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Alright, boys, that's gonna make it a wrap. So, oh yeah, and my channel is probably gonna be taken down because of copyright music. But yeah. So, that's gonna make it a wrap. Oh, next P-Pack, whatever this does. Oh boy, 100 coins. Alrighty. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. / live stream or whatever. So, see you guys.